All right. So in the previous video, we mentioned that there are some certain properties of dilations that we're going to use to understand the similarity. Okay, so this was one of the last slides we talked about. You know, we know that in a dilation, the angles are actually going to be congruent. That's how we get the same shape, but the sides are proportional. So the sides are not congruent, okay, because, you know, obviously the figure gets bigger or smaller, but the sides do change by the same amount. So, you know, they're all, you know, 2 times bigger or half their size or things like that. Okay, so you can get kind of fun questions like this to test that understanding. So say I tell you I have a triangle, an isosceles triangle with a base angle of 65, and it's going to be dilated by a factor of 2/3. What are the measures of the angles of x prime, y prime, z prime? So basically after I've done the dilation, okay? So it's tempting in these problems to just jump straight to this and be like, okay, whew, that's going to be, you know, a difficult one to multiply by, but we can do it, you know, all that good stuff. But hold on a second. They're asking for the angles, okay? Do the angles change between 2 dilated figures? No. Okay, what we just talked about was that the angles are congruent. You know, the sides change, but the angles actually stay the same. That's how the figure stays the same. So in this case, actually, one of the angles is going to be 65. And since it's isosceles, let's fill in the other ones because remember, base angles are congruent. So if one angle is 65, the other angle is 65, which means what could we do to find the last angle? Oh yeah, it's a triangle. So add them up and subtract them from 180. So 65 plus 65 is 130. So 180 minus 130 is 50. Ta-da! Nice, huh? So keep that in mind, okay? The angles stay the same, only the sides change by the scale factor because they're proportional, okay? All right, so if you look at the other side of the piece of paper, there is a lesson 17-1 practice. Go ahead and start working on that right now in class. See how much of it you can get done, you know, finish it up tonight. And then I promise there will be time tomorrow at the beginning of class to ask questions. So please come ready to talk about those. All right, so it's just a little bit of practice with performing dilations. Make sure you pay attention to the centers. Some of the centers are at 0, 0. Some of the centers are what we did today with the center not at 0, 0. Okay, feel free to go back through any of the videos, rewatch any of the parts as you work through those problems, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.